to a new headline about exercising that could keep you younger. Our chief health and medical editor, Dr. Richard Besser, is here alongside fitness expert, author of Extreme Transformation, Chris Powell. This is a very interesting study, Dr. B.
It is. You know, it's a small study. It looked at two groups of adults, younger adults and older adults, and it compared three different exercise routines. So weightlifting, high-intensity intervals, and then a combination of the two. It found that all of them had benefits. Weightlifting clearly did the most in terms of building up muscle strength. High intensity did the most in terms of aerobic fitness. But when they looked at the cellular level, the changes they saw in the older people's cells with the high intensity made those cells look more like younger people's cells in terms of how they handled energy. That was very interesting.
That's a big headline to me.
Yeah.
So, Chris, let me ask you, for folks who might be a little bit afraid of high intensity and those sort of boot campy workouts that are nonstop, what do you want to say to them?
I get this all the time. It's just the name high intensity interval training. It's terrifying to most people. Here's the deal. Let's define it first. High intensity interval training is just aerobic training with short bouts of weight training in between. That's it. The beauty of it, though, is that we get to control the throttle of our own workout. So it doesn't matter if you're an elite athlete or if you haven't moved for 10 years. You just go at your pace, whatever's comfortable, because it's all about completing, not competing.
So high intensity is your high intensity. Dr. Besser, what about some quick cautions?
Yeah, I mean, going at your own pace is really important, starting slow. For this study, 80% of the people who wanted to join, they did not allow join because they had some medical problems. So you want to make sure if you're starting exercise for the first time, you get checked out first.
Okay, and so Chris, can you show us? You're going to give us a little bit of an
Absolutely.
example. Come on over here. Dr. B, let's take a look. So we're going to see aerobic weight and high intensity.
So let's talk aerobic, just aerobic training first and foremost. Just sustained higher heart rate. We can see this with jumping rope. You know, I got some high knees here. You know, you jumping jacks, all that good stuff, right?
Yep.
Wonderful for burning fat, wonderful for cardiorespiratory endurance. Now let's talk weight training. I'm just going to do a back lunge here. Wonderful for muscle development, for strength, and for muscle endurance.
And when you're talking weights, that's not a lot of weight right there. That'll do it?
Body weight. If you want to lift some iron, that's great, but just push-ups, back lunges, squats, whatever is appropriate for you. But now here's the key. Let's put them together for high-intensity interval training. We'll do 20 high knees, combine it with 10 back lunges, and guess what? Now, for high-intensity interval training. It's that simple.
Right.
There's a million combinations. You can do it so many different ways.
Your cells look younger already.
Yes. And you like that? Right? But you get the benefits of the aerobic training and you get the benefits of the weight training.
Now, you're able to talk while you're doing that. For most people doing high intensity, they're not going to have a conversation.
This is true. But again, it's all perceived exertion. You go at your own rate.
Yep.
So
Talk to your doctor.
Just getting started. Yes.
Make sure you're talking to somebody who knows what they're doing.
That's exactly it.
This is great. Dr. B, thanks for bringing the headline. Chris, thanks for giving us examples of it.